Global warming. Are they using Lucifer tactics to be able to organize America and the world? Is America and the world being organized? Think about it. If it is, how should Christians respond? Is global warming, pollution, an attempt to organize the world like the Paris Accord? Well, Saul Alinsky's author of Rules for Radicals wrote, remembering once you organize the people around something common like a pollution, then you can organize them into a move. I think it's being revealed and we're finding out the strategies. Check it out. Be sure to subscribe and press alert to get new notifications of new success secrets made available on VFN TV.
And so here we are. Are we being organized? It's looking like the answer is we're leaning towards, I'm leaning just a little bit towards, yeah. Am I right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm leaning a little bit towards yeah. The answer, by the way, is not rolling over and going to sleep right now or closing your eyes or turning on a movie so you can get your mind away from this. The answer is waking up, repenting, and being the light that God's called us to be. But also, as we enter in, I want you. This is going to just rings a huge bell. So you have to begin to open society, right? So we're seeing that's part of Saul Alinsky's operating manual, Rules for Radicals, right?
Right.
The polarization that's happening, right? So it's like, and I wouldn't, he like me, and like Marshall Ganz, the president was a community organizer, but it seems like he's still organizing. Organizing is not wrong, unless we're using tips from Lucifer, and which Saul Alinsky's book starts with. But also now it's like one more thing he talks about in his book, Rules for Radicals. Saul Alinsky writes. He says, "Remember, once you organize around something as commonly agreed upon as pollution."
We're so excited about our new book, I Will Fight, Strategies for Your Success. You got to have a strategy and you got to fight. It's not about a physical fight, but you got to fight. And guess what? If you fight, you win. You'll be successful. This book is about transforming your thoughts, about what your beliefs, the decisions that you're making, about speaking. What you say is so powerful, and what you do, what you're saying, your actions you take. And quitting, don't quit. Listen, success and failure quite often is just 5 more minutes. And finally, think about this. So many people talk about you should do this, and you should do this, and you should do this. And look what they're doing. They're not doing nothing. You can't let people tell you you should do this. As a matter of fact, they can't be putting their should on you. This is so important. Listen, we want to bless you with your free copy of I Will Fight, Strategies for Your Success. You can get it at vfnkb.com. That's vfnkb.com. Get your free copy today.
Think about this. Once you organize, this is Saul Alinsky in Rules for Radicals talking about how to organize. Remember, once you organize around something as commonly agreed upon as pollution, then organized people will begin to move. From there, it's short and natural step to political pollution, to the Pentagon pollution. And it's like, they're even talking about global warming. They're actually saying we're polluting the atmosphere. It's like, this is not even a secret. This is like, this is a book you can get from Amazon.com and you can read. I was reading it last night. It's like, they didn't use the word global. It's like, what is this global warming stuff? And so people are arguing about, they're polarizing themselves. Like they're buying into the whole concept. They're being polarized. And you're arguing with the ones they wanted you to argue with instead of saying, did you just try to polarize me? Are we talking about the icebergs melting and stuff? You know what I'm saying? What happened here? And this is what he says in Saul Alinsky's book, in Rules for Radicals. He says, remember, once you organize people around something as commonly agreed upon as pollution, then an organized people is on the move. From there, it's a short and natural step to political pollution and to Pentagon pollution. In other words, you can organize the government. But it's interesting that our president, one of his first things he went to do was to go sign, he was going to go to Denmark, I believe it was Denmark, I can't think about the country that it was right now, and sign in the United Nations in regards to, let's go this global warming, let's begin to deal with this global warming. Let's start saying let's polarize people based on the fact that there's this pollution issue. And we'll get the whole world buying behind this and start charging carbon tax to people. And it's really just some whole concept put out there. And it's like, okay, now we got people organized around the green movement, and we got light bulbs that you can't burn anymore. And it's just this whole concept. And so it's like, okay, people can organize around that. But then he says from there, it's a short and natural step to deal with political pollution and Pentagon pollution. Let me add to that. Christian pollution and Jewish pollution. Right now, as we speak, this last week, I believe it was, or this week, a pastor was preaching revival in Louisiana, and somebody walks in and shoots him dead. Dead.
Wow.
Don't know all the details. Dead. There's video of people walking up and so much hatred in their heart. They said, all I want to do is destroy you and remove you from this nation. I want to remove everything to do with the church and anything with the Bible and anything from just and you have to understand that if you buy into this polarization, instead of humbling yourself before God as a Christian and repenting from our wicked ways and seeking the Lord and responding the way Jehoshaphat did and positioning ourselves to receive, to be able to come against this vast army, then you're looking at, great times of trials and difficulties.
Right.
We're being organized. We are being organized, in a simple little book called Rules for Radicals by Saul Alinsky is being used like a playbook. I mean, whether they're using it or not, it's like they're feeling it. But being a community organizer, hiring Marshall Ganz as part of your political campaign, as the one who quotes from a book, Rules for Radicals, that was openly dedicated to Lucifer in the beginning of it, or at least talked about, tips from Lucifer, I think, hey, we got to pay attention. This is a polarization happening between God and Satan, darkness and light. And guess what? Light is greater than darkness. It's time for us to wake up.
Be sure to subscribe and press alert to get new notifications of new success secrets made available on VFN TV.
A lot of people want to abide with the Lord, but they just don't have a plan to do it. You can request that plan today at iabide.org. I'm your host, Greg Lancaster, and we're so glad that you've joined us. Don't forget you can join us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Download our app and sign up for our newsletter, The Torch,
at vfnkb.com.
I've enjoyed our time together. God bless.